Hey, how you doing? This is Tommy here from Trading with Harmony. So, hoping you had a great holiday season and a happy new year to you. So, let's get stuck into the markets for this first week in January. So, see you in a sec. Okay, so the euro dollar then. So we can see here that the actual euro dollar actually is in a actual bullish move. So, but it's starting to actually burn out here a small bit at the moment. So given the kind of heads up that it looks like there's going to be moving back into a actual bearish move short term, because we can see here the swings that have been actually been already achieved. So it's in these last two swings here, you can see here it's getting narrower and narrower. So let's have a look at the 4 hours. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at then for this week. So I'm looking at basically quite possibly going to get price to come back up into this kind of region here before it comes down and hits our TP level, being the actual 1.2178. So once we have price and it holds at this actually structural level here at the 1.2294, I'm quite comfortable for a move to come down into this actually TP level. Okay, so the pound dollar then, we can see here then is in our actually ascending channel, and it's still trying to make higher highs here. So let's go into the actual 4 hours and have a look at our actual setups. Okay, so this week then, what I'm looking at then for is the looking for price to pull back into this actual structural level here. Once it holds at this structural level here at the 1.3488 level, we're looking at then for price to continue back up north to hit our TP level, being the actual 1.3755 in the pound dollar. Okay, so the dollar yen then in the day candles, we can see here that it's still in our descending channel. We can see here that price is still in our actual descending channel, and so we're still looking for this move to completion of down to the bottom part of our descending channel. So let's go into the actual 4 hours and have a look at our set. Okay, so in the actual 4 hours here in the dollar yen, so what I'm looking for then is that quite possibly this week we're going to get a bit more of a pullback into this actual structural level here, being the actual 104.04. Once it holds in this area, I'm looking for a move back down actually south to hit our actual TP level, being the actual 102.54 in the dollar yen. Okay, so in the dollar Canadian here, we can see here that actually the it's underneath our actual support level here being. Okay, so what I'm looking at then is then for price then to continue down to hit our TP level, being the 1.2680. So quite possibly the opening of this week that we'll probably get a bit of a pullback into this actual for a better risk reward for sure, into this actual structural level here. I want it underneath the actual weekly resistance. We're looking at the 1.2850, and then we're looking for a move then to continue down south to hit our actual TP level, being the 1.2680 in the dollar Canadian. Okay then, so the pound Aussie, we can see here that the bears are actually in control here, and it's hitting our actual it's a lot of actually resistance here and support in our actually weekly. You can see here our weekly support here It has been broken here a few times, but so we can see there's a lot of actually structural in this price area here. So let's go into the 4-hour and have a look at our setups. Okay, so from the actual the 12th of December 2020, it's been pretty much going actually sideways. It's in this kind of sideways here move for the last several weeks. So what we're looking for then is for price then to actually break this actually weekly support level. So what for this week, what I'm looking at then is for quite possibly we're going to get price to come back up into this actual structural level here at the 1.7880, and then we're looking for price then to break this actually weekly support, which will come resistance and come down to hit our TP level, being the actual 1.7560 in the pound Aussie. Okay, so the euro yen here, we can see here that actually this pair is in actually overall it is bullish. So it has on the actual the 1st of actual December 2020, we can see here this massive engulfing candle here, which shot up just 160 pips, and since then it's been going sideways. So we can see here it's been going pretty much sideways for the month of December. So let's go into actually the 4 hours and have a look at our setups. So what I'm looking for then, once price holds at this structural level, being the 125.60, we're looking for price then to hold at this level and to continue back up in with the actual with the bulls, and to come up and hit our TP, being the actual 127.50 in the. Okay, so gold, and we can see here that price is still in our ascending channel. So price is still in our this ascending channel, so it's still moving, trying to move north. So let's go into our 4 hours and have a look at our setups. Okay, so what I'm looking at then for in gold then is that for this week then quite possibly we're going to get a bit more of a pullback into this actual structural area here, being the 1864 area. And once we get price to hold at this level, I'm looking for price to continue back up north to hit our TP, being the 1913 in gold. Okay, so in the Dow Jones, and with that the Dow is still in a actual bullish market overall. So let's go into the 4 hours and have a look at our setups. So if we can get for a better risk reward, then is for price to come back into this kind of structural area here. Once it holds in this structural area, specifically at the 30.220 area, I'm looking for price then to continue up north to hit our actual TP level, being the actual 30720 in the Dow Jones. Alright then, so that's it then for this week. So hope you enjoyed that. So don't forget, actually, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I appreciate if you subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, really appreciate that, to help to grow the channel. And have a great week. I'll see you next week. Take care. Thank you. Bye bye.